everybody, how's it going? So, Elysium, probably my most anticipated movie I wanted to see this summer. More so than fucking Pacific Rim, more so than even Iron Man. And I really wanted to see how fucking, Marvel was good at, like, transition the Marvel Cinematic Universe after Avengers. And with Pacific Rim, I really wanted to see giant robots fucking punch monsters. But Elysium, I really wanted to see because Neill Blomkamp, the man behind this movie, the man who directed it, wrote the story, he did probably one of the best science fiction movies of the 2000s, District 9. That was his first fucking cinematic movie, and he hit it out of the motherfucking ballpark. So, like, a lot of fucking buzz around this, a lot of fucking anticipation, a lot of hopes, and I am happy to say he fucking delivered. It might not be as good as District 9, to be completely honest. To be fair, like, it does get a little more preachy than District 9 did. It does wear its message about wealth inequality more so on its sleeve than District 9 did. It does fall into some stock movie cliches like love interest and fucking, oh, the hero's gonna sell out, but oh, he doesn't. And then, the ending is very, very stock. It's a very generic stock ending. Like, oh, the noble sacrifice, and now everybody can live happy because the one sacrificed himself for the many. But it's done really well. It is a bit generic, but again, it's done really fucking well. On the other hand, there's not a fucking bad performance in the entire movie. Matt Damon is fucking amazing, and he's one of those rare actors. Jeff Bridges is another one who they've been in bad movies, don't get me wrong, they've been in plenty of a bad movie, but they've never really turned in a bad performance. They've always been great, especially Jeff Bridges. Like, look at some of the fucking dreck he was in the 80s. But he was always fucking good. There was always something about, like, Jeff Bridges where, you'll see a fucking stupid Jeff Bridges movies from the 80s and you'll still fucking watch it because it has Jeff fucking Bridges in it. Just like, I'll watch a shitty fucking Matt Damon movie because it has Matt Damon in it. The person I was most surprised about in this movie was Jodie Foster. She is the villain, or one of the villains. I'll get into the other villain in a second. But she is a really hard ass. She's the defense minister of Elysium, and she doesn't care. She'll just blow fucking poor people out of the fucking sky. She doesn't give a shit. And she's an actress. She's on, like, the other end. She's, like, on the opposite end of the scale of someone like Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon, where it's like in a lot of movies where she's in, she fucking stinks. Like, oh, let's be fucking honest here. She stunk in fucking Silence of the Lambs with her whole fucking, like, shit, I can smell your vagina. And fucking Contact. I remember once, my friends, we saw that in school because it was one of those days where the teacher was hungover. They didn't give a fuck, so they were like, fuck it, movie day. And they played Contact because we were in a science class, so it's like, oh, Carl Sagan made this fucking science. Ugh. And just, there's one scene in that movie where they're getting ready to launch, and, like, Jodie Foster's in her chair, and she's, like, fucking shaking. She's like, ready for launch! Ready for launch! Ready for launch! It's fucking ridiculous. Like, for months afterwards, me and my friends would just be sitting in our chairs, and we would just all of a sudden just start shaking and be like, ready for launch! Ready for launch! She stinks, but god damn! She gives a performance of her fucking lifetime in this movie, because she is a really unredeemable evil cunt. Her character is. It's like, when Kruger cuts her fucking throat, it's like, That's the other villain in the movie. Kruger, played by, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He was the main guy in District 9, and I'm gonna say this, he might be a modern day Alan Rickman. Because District 9 was his first movie. He wasn't even a fucking actor before District 9. So, and he nailed that fucking part, and he nails the fucking part of fucking Kruger, which is a complete 180 from his fucking part in District 9. I mean, Kruger is basically the fucking Kurgan from Highlander, but not immortal, but a cyborg. He is, like, half of his fucking lines in the movie is like, ah! Ah! Like, it's fucking amazing. He's a total badass, but, like, he fucking getting kind of in the end, and it's like he does something, he does the standard dumb villain fucking thing, where it's like, we're totally gonna take on the fucking rebels who outnumber us with their fucking savior. And then their savior, of course, fucking does something, you know, does some woobly fucking MacGuffin shit, and everybody, and all the villains die. I really love the world of this movie. This movie, much like Pacific Rim, did a great fucking job of just building a world and then just dropping you into it. Like, the security robots were really cool, Elysium was really cool, the weapons were really cool, the tools, everything was really cool. If there's one problem with it, it's like there was too much. Like, they didn't focus, like, there's robots, and then there's new robots, totally different robots fucking here. And it's just like, I kinda want to see more of those robots. But again, it doesn't do it in a bad way. It does it in a way where it's like, fuck, I want more. I want more. I want more of Kruger and his crazy-ass light sword. I want fucking more of Matt Damon punching fucking cyborgs in the fucking, I mean not cyborgs, robots in the fucking face. I want more of Elysium. I want more of the slum world, which the slum world is fucking amazing. And it should be, because Neill Blomkamp, he's not one who's like, oh, sound stages, fuck that shit. He films where he wants to fucking film. And in particular, I can't remember where he filmed most of the scenes in Slum Earth. I think it was somewhere in Southeast Asia. But he basically filmed in the world's largest dump. And around this dump, there's like this huge shanty city built up, because, like, you know, a lot of people, they find stuff they can recycle. For example, electronics. So they'll take out the motherboards out of cell phones and old computers and TVs and all that stuff, burn it down, get all the precious metals that are in there, you know, the couple of grams of gold or platinum or silver or whatever, and sell that off. It's really dirty, really fucking nasty. In fact, they could only shoot there like a week at a time, because everybody, the actors, the crew, fucking Neill Blomkamp himself would just get incredibly sick, and they had to film real quickly, then they'd leave for like 2 weeks, and then they'd come back and film for another week, and then leave for another fucking 2 weeks. It just shows you a real dedication, because he had a real vision for his movie, and he was like, you know what, not since fucking Howard Hughes has there been a director who's like, you know what, I have an artistic vision, fuck the well-being of of the people under me. If I want to film in some place where they're gonna fucking be doing atomic fucking testing because it looks like the fucking place I have in my fucking mind for this vision, fuck it. You're gonna be filming in fucking atomic fallout. Fuck you, assholes. And then everybody died. And Howard Hughes fucking, that haunted him for the rest of his fucking life. Tangent, sorry. So yeah, Elysium. Overall, very, very, very good. Like, there's some minor quibbles here, but nothing to really derail the enjoyment or the excellence of this movie. And it really makes me I really can't wait now for more Neill Blomkamp. I really can't wait to see what he does next. Like, it's really gonna be great.